Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus and Bundeswehr Bob play Hearts of Iron 3. We left off last episode with a complete brain fart of a war goal situation. This is now the second war, well, it's not the second war, it is a second World War II against England. I don't know what you want to call it.
World War 2.5, I'm telling you.
World War 2.5. This is World War 2.5. And I mean,
yeah,
it's
this
not
time
going
we
to
should
be
be
that
able
hard.
to.
The United States still... You know what's funny? The United States repealed the embargo at the end of the war and then never put it back. So, we're not embargoed anymore.
It still tells me they're embargoing Germany, Japan, and Finland.
Well, never mind. Fuck the Finns, apparently.
Not me, though. Not embargoing me.
See, it said they canceled the embargo on me. They must have put it back on. Maybe I just clicked off of it.
Oh, man, Gibraltar happened to us.
What is that?
Supplies 5%, supply consumption minus 5%.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad at all.
It's almost time for the Second Battle of London. They actually have a couple infantry divisions in here this time. The 11th Indian Division. Huh.
Was it empty last time?
Pretty much. So it's the 11th Indian Division, the 51st Highland Division, and the 52nd Lowland Division.
Got all the lands.
Yeah, I find that a little bit humorous. We have to take a lot more of England this time. Although we're pretty much... Some of my tanks are already in northern London. Northern London, northern England. Although we are in northern... I'm assuming we're in northern London, too. Fucking Latvians got, like, half the state back.
Turkey is aligning towards Comintern.
Okay.
So, hey, if you want to clean up your border war with the Soviet Union, that's a thing we could do.
Alright, I'm gonna bring some
like,
bombers
what is
in to help.
Wow,
Latvians
infrastructure
are
up
being a pain.
north is shitty for the Soviet Union there.
What's shitty?
Well, I'm looking at just the infrastructure map mode with
yeah, it's bad.
it's not too good up in the north.
No. It's not a thing, that's a thing. Right.
Tell you what, Italy's got some great infrastructure now running through the Balkans.
Yeah. Alright, bombers. Just bomb all the Latvians. Okay. So let's attack London from the north. That should help.
All the help.
I feel like the English were less prepared for this second onslaught than the Germans were. Because they're just not. There's a much less resistance now than there was before, which I'm not entirely surprised about.
Well, they might have demobilized.
They may have. Okay, boys, go home. And then the Germans it was a ruse.
Perpetrated by the Italians.
Yes. Everybody knows the Italians are shady characters.
Dude, hurt my feelings like that.
United Kingdom enforced conquer Oman. Okay.
Were they at war with Oman? Was Oman one of our?
I don't know.
Yes, because they're at war with them.
Although I just sank the Argus.
It's a puppet of Japan. Oman was a puppet of Japan.
Oh my god. See, people... I thought it was funny when people were, you know, the peace system in Hearts of Iron 4 is not ideal, but I thought it was a little funny when people were giving it so much hell, because I'm assuming the people who were giving it hell were not aware of what this system is. Because this is bad. It's not ideal in Hearts of Iron 4, but this is bad. Just have, like, a light tank division just, like, driving up into Scotland, like, seeing the sights. It's very nice here in Scotland. Yay, border gore. My border gore is getting worse, and that Japanese HQ is just marching. Is just like touring conquered Russia. It's just going back and forth and back and forth. Poor England. They
started this.
That's true.
They started all this. They made the bed. They get to sleep in it now.
Very true.
It's not our fault. A bunch of German units got stuck on that. Well, it's kind of your fault that they got stuck in England, but it wouldn't have been a problem if England hadn't declared war in the first place.
Exactly. It's all your fault, England. There's all the units. The only units left up in Scotland are like garrisons, militias, and HQ units, and basically nothing else. But I'm okay with that. Where did I put my goddamn fleet? Oh, they're there. They actually need a rest for a while.
So a bunch of my upgrades are finishing for my artillery and stuff now, so that's cool.
Italians can into artillery.
They can. It's true. Well, I wonder what what's the surrender progress now in the UK? It is at 27%.
But I haven't taken London yet.
It's true.
But it's
and
about
you're just gonna leave Japan to fight in the Indian subcontinent.
Yeah. They spent the entire war just like walking around and claiming all that land, and then nope.
Oh.
U.S. Day of Infamy. Tora. It's actually a little bit late. Just a few months, but...
Don't you mean early?
Oh, yeah. 1941.
April. I mean, that's like 8 months early.
Yeah, that's really early. Newcastle.
All right, well, the U.S. is now like in the war, so...
Japan
attacked. Are they?
Japan finally attacked. Oh, you've got Spanish militia.
Yeah, I've got guys riding. I have men on horseback ready to intercept.
Good. They have decided United Nations. The United Nations, guys. Bob, fear the United Nations.
I don't feel
You're
very
not
fearful.
fearing them hard enough.
I'm okay with that.
All right, so what is it? England? What are they like? Okay, now they're at 64%. %. And their capital is about to fall. Newcastle. Sorry, okay. England, but not sorry.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Well, I mean, at least there's not going to be, the United States is going to have a really hard time like jumping over here.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have our fleets as well. You are going to have a fleet anyway out there.
I got a fleet.
My fleet might have a little bit of a hard time getting out there, especially since Britain is taking the south side of the Gibraltar Strait.
Although my fleet, I have carriers, but they ran out of planes, basically. The carrier air groups were pretty heavily mauled fighting the Royal Navy when they finally made an appearance. Well, also the Spanish Navy, I guess, made more of an appearance. But I have spares. Something that you don't learn in Hearts of Iron 4. Make spare carrier air groups. Rebase to carrier. Brazil's been oh, we're fucked, Bob.
Not feeling too bad about it.
No.
Yeah, UK's at 71%. Yep.
Rebase to carrier.
And we're getting our troops lined up against Turkey now.
Yay! Turkey's delicious.
Turkey is delicious. See here, you guys,
Every year for Thanksgiving, I make like a 22-pound turkey, even though it's just me and my petite little wife. And then there's leftovers for like 10 days. Which I don't feel bad about.
Poor Ethiopian puppet. We've lost the effects of it. What do you mean we've lost the effects of Gibraltar? How can we lose the effects of Gibraltar? We have Gibraltar.
Because the UK took the other side.
Oh, those bastards. Well, we'll fix their wagon.
Is that a bad thing? Fixing a wagon seems like a good thing.
Look, I don't need Hitler all up in my business about how I say things and what I say.
Oh, American ships.
Where? Oh, all right, I see them.
Those bright blue fuckers.
Fighting them?
I don't think so. Here, let's send my ships out. Raider, go patrol. Sink those Americans.
So my super heavy should be out in January and February now, 42. So a little less than a year. My super heavy battleships would be out there.
Got some rebels in right next to Mongolia. Everybody fear the Mongolian rebels.
Over in Siberia.
Uh-huh.
Not worry about those Siberian rebels so much, I don't think.
No, not really. Are they attacking me? Oh, we sank the USS Cincinnati, the USS Memphis, the USS Omaha, and the USS Milwaukee, all light cruisers. So, oh, Mexico. Good showing, America. Good showing.
Good show, I say.
They showed their face and was immediately trounced.
Yeah, you guys move all the things. You have a unit moving into Spain.
I was gonna help.
Oh. Well, that's not needed. That's fine.
I thought maybe this guy who's been literally on siesta for like years could go do something.
Nah, it's fine.
Air combat over the southern Bay of Biscay. Oh, it's some British bombers. They're just getting the shit kicked out of them.
Where am I?
Okay. Up into Scotland. Alright, go take Scapa Flow. Gonna have to declare war on Ireland too, just for poops and giggles.
Well, aren't they a part of the Allies? Or not?
I don't think so. Neutral.
Grants military access to the UK. I guess that's it.
Sorry, my wife's homeland.
They're definitely aligning themselves towards the Allies, though.
We'll take out my wife's homeland and then Bob's wife's homeland later. Aha! Germany helps in Spain.
Oh, man.
It went back to proper Italian clay.
Yay.
I should probably add a war goal against the UK.
No, I would want to do that.
Acquire territory.
All right, we're going to send some units down to North Africa here because, you know, screw Britain.
Borneo. I claimed Borneo as my own.
You're precious.
My precious Borneo. Where are my carriers? Couriers.
Couriers.
Yeah, why don't they just rest for a little while? I don't think the Americans are going to be showing their faces again anytime soon after that.
Well, the U.S. wasn't even mobilized or anything like that, right?
Well, that doesn't affect ships at all.
Well, no, but it also, I mean, they would still have to, you know, whether I would imagine they're going to plan to invade at some point. You know, their own D-Day landings.
Yeah, they can. The AI is not very good at it. I don't know what it is about naval stuff that is hard to program, but in this game and in the one after it, 3 and 4. The AI just can't really handle AI invasions, naval invasions.
What is the UK surrender progress? Take a look here. It is at 78%.
That's a pretty good percent.
That probably means a few more VPs. Probably have to take some stuff in India, I imagine.
I'm hoping.
Calcutta looks like their capital right now.
That's the Calcutta is the capital of England.
Yes.
You heard it here, folks.
That's what the red dot means, right? The capital?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Calcutta is totally the the capital of the UK right now.
Mm-hmm. You're not wrong. All right, well, I'm going to send some ships over there, or some stuff over there.
All of you. Oh, wait, no. You don't need to go anywhere. Never mind.
Okay. What route are you going to take to get there? Okay, we're going to go through the Mediterranean. That's good. That's safe.
Good.
Safe. Well, usually if you tell your units to like go around the Cape of Good Hope, they'll die because it's all Allied territory.
What's going on here? You
Americans is what's going on here.
All of you get on the boat.
The boat.
And all of you are going to transport up to Genoa. Transport. Yep, get up there. Slowly, steadily been moving troops back from this the what was the Spanish front. Bring them back home.
Who do we got here? Oh, they sent out heavy cruisers. Not a good idea. All right, move in. The Americans sent out another cruiser task force. About to engage it. Battle of the North Celtic Shelf. Oh, I lost some Untersee boots. They're old.
You need those boots, though.
I need all of the boots. Especially the Untersee ones. Alright, well, just patrol then. If you don't know where they're...
What are all the VPs that are actually up here? So you've got Glasgow and Belfast. So the only other 2 VPs on the British Isles. Never mind, you got Glasgow. All you need is Belfast now.
And what does that put them at? That puts them at 85%. And I've got some tanks heading over to India. Everybody knows of the famed German tank invasion of the famous India Corps.
Yeah, how could they not? How do I want to do this? I want you guys to...
I'm just driving tanks across the, Irish Sea. I don't see any problem with that.
Detach.
The Battle of the North Celtic Shelf. Oh, they sent some battleships over this time.
So Celtic, so shelf.
The Tirpitz and the Bismarck are firing on the USS Mississippi.
Oh.
And the New Mexico and the Idaho. And the Mississippi was sunk. By the Bismarck.
Well, hot dog.
Yeah, not a cold dog. That was a hot dog. The Americans are sending increasingly large ships over, but I mean, it's still not doing the trick.
Growing larger. Let's see here.
All right, the second battle of the USS Yorktown. The Enterprise, the Cowpens, the Monterey. The Ranger.
There we go. Now our oob is looking better.
The American carriers are coming out in force.
All into the Atlantic?
They're coming over to England. They're trying to use the last English air bases, or the last English ports.
Well, you're going to show them what for?
What I'm going to do is rebase my fighters to England so that I can cover this area even better whenever they come out. trying to get my... Guys, you need to actually go back and rest.
Nah.
I know you think you're the invincible Kriegsmarine, but now you're fighting real enemies.
8th Corps.
All right, intercept.
Can we attach you to... Go Western Command over here, and we're gonna have Silas's garrison actually under that is what we're gonna do.
Who?
But these, well, I'm just reorganizing my UB a little bit, so I'm gonna have, so I got my suppression units out here in Spain. Then I've got a garrison, which is Silas's garrison, which he's one of my Patreons. I think he might be one of your Patreons too. But he has his own garrison, but that's gonna be under the command of the Western Command now.
Gotcha.
So reorganizing the UB.
The Peter Strasser has sunk numerous ships. The Graf Zeppelin has sunk nothing. Your Graf is bad and you should feel bad.
So bad. So this transport doesn't need to be here anymore. It can actually relocate over here. Rebase.
Small warship radar. Uprising in the Soviet Onion.
Soviet Onion. Do you have troops lined up against the Soviet Onion?
I do.
You do. Some, not a bunch.
Not
that the Soviets have a whole lot anyway.
You say not a bunch. It's like 2 entire armies. It's a few.
I'm talking about the Soviets not having many. Oh well, maybe they do. They're very bunched up though.
I mean, if you want, we could take on the Soviet Onion again.
Well, I'm going to eventually here, I think, anyway, because Turkey is aligning towards the common turn.
So we're gonna have to common turn them away.
What?
I'm here all week, folks.
What? There were words. I'm not sure what they meant, though.
Okay, Belfast. It's mine. Belfast's mine.
Not to be confused with Bell Slow.
Yeah, well, Bell Slow wouldn't be the way to go.
How close are they now to capitulating? They're 85%, so Belfast might do it.
How many VP thingies is this worth? 5. Nope.
No? Okay. Well, then Japan, hurry up. Take Calcutta
I do
already.
have those troops heading on over. Let's see, where are they?
Oh, good. Japan's heading into Calcutta now.
Oh, they are?
Yep.
Nice. I've got 3 Panzer divisions almost to India. They just passed the Persian Gulf.
Oh man. But.
I like how you can drive across the Irish Sea. But that's that is a crossing in all Paradox games for some reason.
It is not in Hoi 4.
Really?
Yeah, you have to actually get across that with ships or paradrop or something like that in order to get there.
Paratroopers, goddamn. Paratroopers are so messed up in Hoi 4.
How's that?
They're very static. They drop with 10 organization, I think, no matter what the circumstances are. And you can use 1 transport plane, or you could use 10,000 transport planes. So, you know, if you take it to the extreme, you could put 1,000 people on 1 plane.
Are you talking about Hoi 4 or Hoi 3?
Hoi 4.
Okay, all right. Well, that I already knew. I thought you were talking about Hoi 3.
Oh, no,
I was just like, what,
yeah.
really?
Hoi 4 is already messed up. And this one, not many people use them. Some people do for, like, cutting supply lines and stuff like that. I generally find it's not worth the effort. But, I mean, they work well if you use them. I don't use them that often. All right, Scapa Flow has fallen. There'll be no more flowing from Scapa.
No more. No more. 92%. So Calcutta might not even do it then.
Oh, God.
And Calcutta's wide open. Japan is pretty much like
Casablanca's
just wandering
a 3-point.
I'm working on it, okay? Stop yelling at me.
Casablanca's 3 points. Bombay is 5.
Actually, I'm out of supply right here. I need. Where is this? Melilla.
99%. So one more VP of any size will do it. My 3 Panzer divisions are going to arrive in England just in time. Arrive in India just in time for the war to end. So they loaded up their tanks in England, sailed to India, got there, and was like, "Okay, boys, war's over."
All right, now we're getting supplies to Melilla, like we're supposed to be. No, Japanese carrier fleets showed up outside of Spain.
What?
Japanese carrier fleet right there. It's right outside Gibraltar. Moving north.
Yes, it is.
Outside Portugal. They heard American ships were over here.
Yes, they did. They heard American ships were over here and decided to do something about it personally.
They're like, what? American fleet?
So, let's see. What bases do they have left? Well, apparently Iceland belongs to the United States. What?
Well, that was you did capitulate Denmark, remember?
The Fall of London. I just got the Fall of London event. Very good.
Don't need all these screens. I'm canceling all these destroyer groups because I don't need them. I do want all those submarines, though. That's the thing I want more of, is submarines at this point.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I got a bunch of Marines that are in the works now.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, going to be landing on the beaches and stuff.
Yeah, with the things.
Yeah. Supply map mode. Such shitty supply in North Africa.
Oh, we're
trying so hard.
We're starting to sink some Americans.
Oh, man.
Actually, you know what I could probably do is tell these subs to stop killing the sinking the big British ships, because there's nobody left over here.
99%.
Yeah, literally a stiff breeze will knock them down. So stiffly breeze yourself into a VP somewhere. Maybe
I'm working on it. Stop yelling at me.
Maybe the Japanese can help. Are they next to any?
Nope. Well, they took Calcutta.
They're actually
they are next to Bombay.
Right next to Bombay. So
go, do it.
Go
poke,
tanks.
Poke.
I'm gonna drive tanks from one side of India to the next.
Oh, that is interesting. I wonder how the U.S. did get Denmark like that, or Iceland.
I'm a little curious as that myself, because it's their territory. It's not occupied territory that was mine or anything like that. It's just theirs.
This belongs to us now.
Fucking Americans. Oh, they're trying to synchrodoodle my transporter doodles.
How dare they?
Bastards. A lot of these subs have been damaged for years. I just never bothered to bring them back to repair. I really want the UK to fall this episode so we don't have to drag it to the next one.
I'm working on it, okay? Stop yelling at me.
I'm working on it too. I shipped tanks to fucking India.
Well, they could probably go ahead and speed 3 this then a little bit here to make this go.
I got some tanks driving at 7 kilometers per hour through India, heading towards a VP.
Put.
And you're heading towards Casablanca.
I am.
You're
all of London. I just got the thing. Straight out from Sweden. You want money, huh? Yeah, I can do that.
All of the money.
I can give you some money. I don't mind spending money for resources, but I'm not going to give you resources for money. That's dumb. Yeah. Trade offer from Canada? Aren't we fighting each other, Canada?
Canada doesn't know what's going on. They're a little confused.
Canada, are you? Oh no, their independence is guaranteed by the U.S. They're aligning towards allies. They're not in the war, and they want to trade with me, huh?
They're influenced. They're guaranteed by the U.S. and they're trying to align towards the Allies, and yet they're like, "Hey, the most threatening, awful nation on the planet. You want to play?" I think that was a little mean, wasn't it? Called you awful.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time.
Hitler is a bitch.
He only took all that rightful Italian clay out of goddamn Soviet Union.
Don't forget to have your Hitler muffin for breakfast. It's the only way to start a day.
Hitler brand. You guys are moving. You guys need to chill.
Germany's tired of waiting. Germany's taking it into they're taking it into their own hands.
We're going to goddamn India. We're gonna capitulate the UK because goddamn it.
Well, I mean, we're like a minute over on time right now, and I really want this to finish this episode. So Germany's doing something about it. Let's see. 1 kilometer per hour because of the weather. God damn it. Speed 4? There's not bad weather in North Africa, ever.
Nope.
Okay, the weather's calming down. France has been accepted into the Allies, guys.
Oh, that's right, because they weren't in the Allies before. Remember, there was a separate conflict that had been fought. They capitulated out and were straight up conquered by you.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a thing.
This is a fucked up World War II.
Yeah. Piecemeal World War II.
No, they're slowing back down. It's raining harder.
Speed 5?
Jesus Christ. Move faster, goddammit. When will you arrive? 10 days? Jesus Christ. Now I wasted IC.
I'm moving into Tangiers.
Mechanized infantry, that is the best kind of infantry.
France, like, just joined the Allies. That's hilarious.
They just figured out what was going on. That Hitler's a bad egg.
All right, we got Tangiers.
Let's see, who's the 27th Infantry Division is about to take Casablanca. Come on.
Speed 5.
Speed 5 through this. There we go. Okay. Now, as soon as the day cycles, it should end. Or not.
They're at 99.6%.
Jesus Christ! That was worth 0.6%. Okay, let's look at India. Nope, we ran out of supplies over here. Not gonna work. Okay.
Bombay, I think, is the only... Well, there's Bombay, then there's Delhi.
I'm having trouble getting supplies to the tanks over here, so that's not gonna fly. Wait. I got this shit. I know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna have to do it next episode. I'm gonna have my tanks do a naval invasion of Rangoon.
Where?
Rangoon.
I don't know where that is.
Look at like British Indochina area. It's one of the cities over there.
British Rangoon in Indochina. I don't know.
Look at Siam and go left.
Oh.
I'm gonna put those Panzer divisions back on those transports, which are still over there. We're gonna do naval invasion of Rangoon. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
And that that is going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. The German naval invasion of Rangoon.
So close.
Okay. Well, everybody, we're 5 minutes over now. So if you have enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the other channel. Links are in the description below for the other perspectives, and we will see you guys next time.
See you later.